Hello MercBenzKing.
You can move the complete. So I will now put the second row backwards. Awesome, guys. Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. I am standing here next to the all-new Mercedes GLB 2026 SUV, and in today's video I will show you the full interior and special gadgets. In my hand I have the scraper, which is now normal, but not for the future that is standing next to us, because it does it all by itself. You don't need the scraper. It has an internal heater. I will show you that all today.
Hello MercBenzKing. Welcome to the climatic wind tunnel. You see it's really huge. See how little and small the car is inside. You can see the fan right there. And with this fan we can make a wind speed up to 265 kph. We can have a humidity up to 95%. And the wind is going in the loop. We have a closed loop wind tunnel, and now we go and see it in real life.
Let's go.
Hey, hello.
Hi,
Welcome.
I'm Victor. Nice to meet you. So I have the key right here. I will close the door. What happens now?
And then it starts
Wow.
automatically. You don't have to press anything. So the climate is already running automatically. You can go here to the climate menu. If you want to have the cabin already warm and cozy when you can go to the preconditioning part. Let's assume you will be starting next day or on Thursday. You will be driving to work at 8 a.m. So you can go on here and set your departure time. This is then tomorrow. When you come to the car tomorrow at 8 o'clock, it will be warm. Everything is then clear, the windshield, the windows, and then you can directly start your journey in the car. As you can already feel it, it's actually warm. There is warm air coming from the nozzles, and this air is coming from our multi-source heat pump. So we're actually using more than one source to heat up the cabin, starting from the air heat pump. So we're actually heating the cabin very efficient. Yeah, and as you already feel it, there's warm air coming to your upper body, so we start warming your hands, your face, so you should feel better right now.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And then we move on smoothly to conditioning the rest of the body.
So how does it work? Like if you have the car standing still for weeks, and it will still, I mean, the system works.
Yes, for sure.
How does that go? Like, how can you explain that? It will use the cold air and make it colder?
Yeah, so we have already, you can see it, but you have already -16 on the outside. So we would use our refrigerant circuit, our heat pump system we have in the car. We would cool down this air to, or we cool it down further. We can go up to -30 degrees. And then this difference of the temperature we use, and we bring, or those 15 Kelvin, we bring it into the cabin. And that's how we are reaching very high temperatures before not needing actually for the car to drive or to be set in motion.
That's awesome, yeah.
With defrost, you would redirect or direct the air completely to the window. In minutes you will see the windshield already getting free.
Wow, yeah. And guys, now we are in a warmer room. I do have long sleeves though, because it needs some time to adjust. This here is the all-new GLB. It is the second SUV in the Mercedes-Benz architecture, the model architecture. So it is basically based on the CLA. We have seen this already in the shooting brake of the CLA, but also the GLC. And now, finally, a raw new GLB. What catches my eyes in the first instant was the dimensions, because it significantly increased in length. You notice that from the wheelbase, but also it has become more practical. This right here is a third row option, so it has 3 rows in total. You can also notice very wide and broad shoulders in the back, which makes entrance very easy. So this is the key. It is a tiny key. I already showed you this one for the CLA and the GLC. And the reason for this is that there is no metal spare key inside. And before I show you the front, let's immediately go to the most important area. First of all, it has seamless door handles that fold out, and yes, I will open the rear door. You notice this is a huge door. It goes all the way to the ground, and that means entering is made very easy. So let me show you. It is such upright cut. And that makes it very easy to just get inside the second row, but also the third row. As you can see, a lot of space. Also, headroom has increased significantly because of the new panoramic roof with the Mercedes stars. So let's get out and I will show you the third row via the trunk. So first I will unlock it so you can see the new lights, which is beautiful. And you will have a look at one of the most important parts of the GLB. That is definitely the practicality. And I always thought of the GLB as a nice combination of the GLS and G-Class because it is very upright. I will open the trunk, where you notice nice tail lights, but also a third row. And just like the GLS, we have storage space down here that carries actually the cover of the trunk. And I will now go to the second row to fold the seats forward. So you just grab it over here. It is all manual, and then you can just sweep it forward. Just like that. Now on the other side of the second row, it is actually a very handy system. You can just pull this. Like this, you can move the complete seat with the half forwards or backwards. And when you have it all the way in the back, you can also make it all the way down so that there is a maximum amount of trunk space. Obviously also the third row you can put all the way down. It's very practical, guys. If you want to sit inside, you just push this up and grab it over here. And because of the huge cut over here, it should be relatively easy to go inside. So let me try. Awesome, guys. I will now put the second row backwards and just put it like this, and I can actually sit here. Headspace is decent. I'm slightly touching it with my hair. Completely new, also now in the GLB, is the sky control. Awesome, guys. You have the Mercedes star patterns. And I also have to say that the seats have also improved. There is now more foam on the second row, which makes it very soft to sit in. So let me close the door. And this is a great seating position, guys. The GLB, it has always been. It is an SUV, a little bit lower than the mid-size SUV, but way more practical. Obviously we have the new seat control design over here, just like the CLA and the GLC. And what I also noticed is the complete new steering wheel. Now you can only control the gauges in front of you with the buttons. And what I also noticed is that we are back to the physical buttons. So we have the scroller over here for the volume, and also real buttons to set the speed or limit. Then we have 3 digital screens. They are huge. Landscape mode, gauges in front of you, and over here you can completely control it with touchscreen. There's also a floating Mercedes sign over here. If you hold it, you can change the appearance. And this is kind of like an AI system. It is called the Mercedes-Benz operating system. This is a very advanced system that you can speak to. Then we have screen for the passenger side that is operatable by the passenger. We have Burmester, we have YouTube, all kinds of different apps like Disney and games of course that you can play. Then we have the center console which is floating, and that means more storage space down here. And I can already tell you for the combustion vehicles it will be the same, because this is adjusted in such a way that it is very hard to recognize an electric drivetrain compared to the combustion engine. We have some storage space over here, beautiful brown leather. This is called the Lugano brown. We have the air vent controls. So we have the memory seats over here, seat heating, also the steering wheel heating, and you can basically control the KitchenX. Also, because we have the new panoramic roof over here, this option will actually increase the headroom, because it is one large panoramic roof. There is no center part, and it is very strong, guys. Beautiful Mercedes star patterns that fade in. So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked the video with the GLB, also the winter experience we did. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.